Welcome to Straight Talk with MaL, man. Episode, I think this 4 more.
No, there's three. There's the pilot and it's the
3.
third one.
Hey, man. First of all, the music y'all hear in the back, my artist, A.T. the King, Ty shot us. I need y'all to go get this song, man. It's called In This Life I Lead. It's a real straight song, man. Please go iTunes, all streaming networks, Unity Music Group, and go make sure y'all grab that, please, man. Support the movement. Remember, we all independent like July 4th. With that being said, welcome back to Straight Talk with MaL, man. We're gonna touch on a variety of topics today. Some of the topics, man, I love it on how we kind of you put these topics together. First of all, let's do a mental check-in. How was your day? How you feeling? Scale of 1 to 10 mentally. How you feeling?
I gotta say a 20, man. I'm 10 times 2, man. I ain't really got nothing to complain about, man. I'm living the rest of my life in laughter, man, and I'll be a fool to complain. Yeah.
1 second, real quick. Let me. Oh God, busy right now.
You got it on YouTube. Straight Talk with MaL. Yeah.
Sorry about that. So MaL, you said a 20. I love that. Where you at a 20?
Huh?
I said I love being at that 20, man.
Yeah, man. You gotta go double time what they think expected of you.
Period. Like a lot of people, you know what's crazy about it is that a lot of us don't understand that no matter what, we have more good times than we have bad times. So with that, for real, we complain about the little bad things that we do go through, and like, think about it. We have more good things than we do bad, but we emphasize the bad because they're bad.
Yeah, because the bad things that you talk about is really like a complaint. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you spend more time on a complaint than you do on just what when you feel good, you don't really relish in that moment like you do in the bad times. And then I gotta, like when I was doing that little time or whatever, I used to say, if I got 7 days a week and I do good 4 days out of the 7, I'm still beating the odds. If I got 24 hours in the day and I do good for 16 hours, I'm beating the odds. So as long as I'm beating the odds, I'm winning. And with everything that we went through, man, just to have fresh air right now is a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got too many people that we lost that's not here, so we really got to cherish and relish in these moments that we got right now.
You have to, and again, I tell my players this all the time. I tell them that in order, the 24 hours that you have within the day, make sure you utilize them to make sure the next day is going to be greater. You get what I'm saying? Focus on what you have to, but also know any bad thing you're going to have is going to be overcome with greatness, With that being said, shit on a 1 to 10, I'm at a 22. I'm very blessed. My daughter, she working, she has 2 jobs. Even though she feel like she still want to spend my money, I don't get that. But hey, but to have a young lady that's 16 and me seeing the growth as me and her grew together from me having her since she was 6 months to 16, and her actually calling me like that, pick me up from work, and and I'm sitting outside at the mall like, wow, I'm a kid from Oakland that the odds for me that I was, was very low, and to see this now, it's a blessing. And then she get in the car, I'm like, we go to, she's like, Dad, I gotta go to my second job. And I'm like, wow, like Stink, you focus. She like, I want to be able to have such and such money saved before I get to Cal Berkeley, because she want to be a judge, ultimately. So her main frame right now is like, she said the only reason she going back to, because she wanted to go basically take these classes off campus because she's trying to process. But shout out to my daughter for she's a varsity cheer captain. So she was like, she had to take some classes at the school. So, but her mind frame was never like me, and I love that about her, and still having that thing where I'm going through her messages and I'm seeing the game that I give her, that you may not think your kid's listening. Oh, because I look through them phones. I'm not overzealous, but I'm going through the messages. You know, I got to see what's going on. Sometimes she's like, Dad. So I'm like, Maddie, you can't be talking to niggas like that. She's like, first of all, the disrespect I will not tolerate. Understand it. But stink. You gotta sometimes, Dad, you know, you like, she's like, look at my messages, but don't look at the messages. So again, that conversation, you know, my daughter, she's very outspoken. So I'm at a 20 mentally. You know, I seeing some of the young men in football, the transition with them, you know. I've been blessed, man. Label work well, straight talk with MaL as well. You know, my thing is I just love seeing the people around me have a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my thing. I like to sit back and just say, damn, man, look where this person at and look where this person has become. So, you know, that's where I'm at mental as far as the health go. How you feeling as far as before we get into these topics, I'm gonna ask you something. What do you think about parents making excuses for their kids' actions? Knowing what I mean by this is that I want to say this and frame this in a way where I'm not offending anyone, but I think it needs to be said. Not being accountable for your kids' actions. Because some parents will say something happened to their kid. I'm going to give you an example. I had to check my auntie. This was a couple of days ago. Her son got shot in the Midwest. First thing she said, my baby ain't in it. I said, hold up. Time out. I said, we got to stop this. He's not in. See, I said, do you go through his Instagram? Because I done had to tell him 4 times, quit posting these guns and stuff on it. So you're naive because you're not being there. So when something happened, my baby ain't doing this, my baby in it, so he go to work. I said, yeah, he go to work, but he also be an idiot online. He also be talking about other people that's passed away. Man. So do you think that's a big problem within our community?
Well, the thing about it with the family members and the parents not taking accountability for the kids' actions is because it's a lot of single parent homes. You get what I'm saying? So with that, it's like you would kind of like we walk on eggshells of trying not to make the mistakes that we made when, like, our parents made when we was growing up. We try not to, like, for instance, like, you know, when I was playing basketball and I didn't get the right grades in school, and my mama told me I couldn't go to basketball practice, but I stayed out and still went to basketball practice, and then she popped me upside my head in front of the neighborhood, and then now I started rebelling because of that type of punishment, which meant good to me. I didn't understand it at that time. So now, as I'm a father, I walk on eggshells and I tread lightly because I don't want to rub my daughter the wrong way or rub my son or my other daughter the wrong way. Like, you don't want to rub your kids the wrong way. So it's kind of like you, like, you know, in a lot of it has to do with what age we become parents, because some of us, we still learning. You know what I'm saying? We still learning. And so accountability, one thing, accepting is another thing. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. It's kind of like hand in hand. It's like, I might not do right by the accountability, or I might not do right by accountability outside the house. You know what I'm saying? But I might not accept what was done. But we got to be judgmental on parenting. And another thing is that you used the word a few seconds ago that I think needs to be hit on the nose: offensive. We start needing to be offensive. Yeah. Because people really hate the truth. And it's like, we run from the truth. Like, I got a little thing I was sharing with somebody the other day, and I said, like, we want credit for stuff that we are responsible for doing. Stuff that we are supposed to do, we want credit for that. Yep. And then on top of that, we hate to do what we're supposed to do, but we love to be told what we gotta do. You get what I'm saying? Yes. And so like, sometimes people just need that hard truth, you know, and that's why we be having these topics about individuals, not, like, I call them individuals hanging with doormats. Nobody ain't gonna tell them nothing, you know, like, ain't nobody gonna correct them. So accountability, when you say relationships and parents, it's not like a father, son, daughter, mother type of thing. It's a relationship thing in its entirety. You know, none of us like if you you're my brother. I'm in a brotherhood with you. So you can tell me something, I can tell you something, and it should be taken offensive if it needs to be taken offensive.
That's true, and that it's funny you said that because I feel like that plays a big topic in some of these the industry as far as the rap, which is the most influential thing as far as hip hop go and the culture go. So you know that'll be another tough subject we'll talk on. Let's go ahead and get into Straight Talk with MaL, you guys. Before I get started, Straight Talk with MaL is sponsored by, please, Rec Tips. You guys make sure y'all go to rectip.com. Please purchase a Rec Tip. Let them know Straight Talk with MaL sent you. The Liquor Locker, Roseville, California, 150 Diamond Way. Don't get me twisted, but it's Roseville, California. Shout out to the Liquor Locker. Please go in there. Let them know Straight Talk with MaL sent you. Going into the questions. The first question.
Go ahead.
All right. No. So we're going to start. I'm going to the first one. Is that your echo?
No, yeah, that was on my tablet. Somebody was calling on a tablet.
So, the first question: what are some of the factors you have experienced in co-parenting roles that have led to neglect of our children by choice? I'll start with the co-parenting, right? It's kind of interesting you said that, MaL. The co-parenting with me, shout out to my baby mama Mia. It's dope, right? Because the one thing about us is that she allowed me to be a father. I allow her to be a mother. I'm that dad, and my daughter is fortunate enough I was married. So she has two moms. She's closer with my ex-wife than her real mom. But my ex-wife and her real mom are like this. You feel me? So it was easy for me because I'm that dad that do this. When I got in trouble one time for buying her one of them crop top shirts and letting her wear it without a wife beater. Oh man, you talking about getting cussed out by two of them? Oh, I told Matt never again. So she's like, Dad, you always snitching. Oh yeah, I'm snitching. Hey, I call either one of them. Hey, we at the mall. FaceTime y'all. Can she wear this? Before I buy this, because again, I think we have to make sure that we don't overstep our boundaries when it comes to parenting. You know, the incident that I tell anybody that your kids will always play off the other parent emotions. You get what I'm saying? So for me, the only thing I can say is my daughter, she's spoiled with me. They the ones that they don't let her get away with that. So when she's funking with them, she come to my house. Hey, Dad, now I'm strict like this. Room clean. I'm military style. Bed need to be underneath the bed, window sill. My mom, I still fear my mom to this day. Shout out to my mom. My mom's right. I fear my mom for real. Like I don't even smoke weed in front of my mom. And I'm 40 years old. Like for real. So that's what I say. And I learned from my parents. Same thing with my mom. I don't call her my stepmom. My mother and my mom. I was closer to my stepmom than my real mom. But my stepmom and my real mom are close to this day. So I think it was a reflection of seeing my dad sit both of them down and say, it ain't about us. It's about the kid. So I haven't had no bad experience with that. If you can elaborate on your, yeah.
See, I'm kind of going hand in hand in second what you said. I haven't had no bad experiences because you kind of like see bad experiences coming and you kind of navigate around them. So factors, though, I just know the factors of them is accountability, what we just spoke on, and communication, and a lot of co-parenting and things of that nature have to be let the egos go. You know what I'm saying? And the pride and the emotions, because we building these relationships and these bonds for the betterment of the situation or the child. And so, I had to, when I got married, I told my wife, I don't even want to. I need you to be fully secure with me, and I don't even want to put no mixed feelings over here. So I need you to build that connection, and y'all connect. Mine is me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Plus I was incarcerated, so it was like I need y'all to communicate just in case I can't. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like sometimes you got to be willing to step out the view so you can see
Right.
the picture. You
Right.
know what I'm
That's real.
saying?
That's real. That's so real, man. Like that. I think that's a big part. Like, I want to elaborate on that because that's real. We gotta be, even for women, that goes vice versa, but you gotta be willing to step off of it. Like, I'm so straight up where we had no arguments, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't have to go through it. It was more like you said, I'm not go even when I went through my divorce, my daughter wanted to go with my what go ahead. That's your mom. Like, I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we know how she is. And so again, it was more like you said, being able to step back, put my emotions and feelings to the side. And another thing, stop playing off emotions. Emotion plays a big part, and the kid suffers at the end because the baby daddy might be mad she got a new nigga. The baby mom, and vice versa. Instead of y'all all coming together and said, "Hey, check this out. This is family now." Unfortunately, we're a family. We doing holidays together, the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, me being a father, I accepted my baby mama boyfriend. My guy, straight up dude, respect him because again, he got daughters, so he understood. But me putting my pride to the side, and let's talk on the monkey in the room. Some situations be fucked up because you got the baby daddy and the baby mama still bouncing off each other. So that's for the feelings. Let's keep it real. Address the monkey in the room. That's where it get fucked up at. You feel what I'm saying? But if you straight up, this is what it is, you shouldn't have no problem. So that was a good one, Mark, for real. Number two, and I'll answer number two, and then I'll let DJ DC in real quick.
Okay.
Actually, before we do that, let's take a small intermission. Let me get DJ DC in.
All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to the whole supporting cast, man. Everybody who tuned in and be a part of this, man. On this journey, I'm traveling down, man. I appreciate the support, man. Y'all still tuned in. It's only gonna get better.
That's only right. It's gonna get better, man. I'm proud of you. And another thing, man, listen. One thing about this journey is we taking this journey together, bro. And whichever way that we may go, it's still gonna go. We're not gonna stop because one may fear off. We're gonna tell him to get his ass back over here. Accountability.
Cuz out.
What's up, my cousin, man? What's happening, man?
Man, there
Going
you
on,
go,
man?
man. There you go, man.
I see you, man. Going.
Hey, they say the best things that come late, man, don't make you wait, man.
Oh,
Hello.
He going crazy right now. I see he ain't playing right now.
Man,
There's money going on, man.
Hey, man, that's always
Yeah,
a
man.
let's go. The second question: why is anything that is considered a relationship these days considered temporary, and is it accepted? Wow. Wow.
I think we can spend the rest of the show on that.
I think that can go into. We can actually make that a show.
Definitely.
Yeah, because I'm big on I was I was speaking to some young men the other day, and I told them we wasn't born with hate. We was born with love, and we learned hate. And so people have been misguided and misused with trust. So people have a wall up, right? So people have a wall up, so they don't want to let people in, and then when they let people in, when they see you real, they run. You know what I'm saying? And that's like that's all relationships. It's like your brothers, your female relationships, and a lot of people wasn't raised with the values and the core principles and the morals. So you have to put these relationships right where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? And if I go to a street concept, right? I wouldn't take somebody who I was known for getting money on a mission to go do some harm to somebody if I only knew he was going to get money, because if he messed the mission up on doing a harm to somebody, then I made him misplay his role. So
Yep.
whether we believe it or not, everybody in your life has a position in a role. So
I said that earlier.
if you misuse their role, you got to take accountability and say that was my fault and go mend that broken fence.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
But and then another thing, if you have the ability to stand firm on all your principles and sleep comfortable at night knowing you didn't do no wrong, then you
Correct.
don't have no problems to fix, because the main purpose is truth. If you walk
Right.
in your truth and stand firm in your truth, everything that's meant to hit you gonna hit you, and everything that's meant to miss you gonna miss you.
Miss you, brother.
And that go with friendships and everything. So I asked that question because I'm kind of like null and naive to it, because I don't know why everything is so temporary, and I guess because it's so easy for me to get into it with, let's use us as an example, because we got to be walking proof. It's so easy for me to get into it with Keith and then go walk with DC and he accept me. You know what I'm saying? Instead of him trying to be like, no, you did wrong by him. Go make that right, else you can't come over here. But
That's
he don't
real.
got to choose my side.
You shouldn't choose your side.
Yeah.
It should be that thing what we said before, accountability.
Yeah, ain't no choosing us.
Accountability trumps everything when it comes to, especially if it comes to people around you that you say you're loving, Omar. If, like you said, if me and you get into it and I go with DC 9 times out of 10, we gonna speak on that. Instead, DC said, "Nah, nigga, I'm not. Matter of fact, I'm about to call him on FaceTime. You two niggas gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Period.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, we ain't nothing gonna be said until this conversation get mended. But what happens is, once again, it goes to pride.
Yeah.
Pride
That's the
in the sense of entitlement.
that's the biggest disease with no cure.
Fuck you.
Entitlement. Entitlement is serious.
And I got one. I got one more to touch on though, right? That's kind of crazy. Just like temporary in a relationship wise with a woman or a significant other, it be temporary in that lifestyle, because don't nobody go ahead full ahead of steam. Everybody has a what can I fall back on, or let me talk to this person in case this don't work. And I promise you, I tell everybody, if you go in at 100, you're gonna get 100. But that 98%, that 2% might have you fall off the cliff.
Remember, they say it's 1%ers, right? That's
Yeah.
where that 1%. That's where it fuck you up at. For real, 1%, for real, man. Listen, and I'm gonna kind of piggyback on what he just said before we go to the next one. That's so true. I tell my partners now, nigga, don't come around me, bro. If you got a bitch, don't come around me talking about the next bitch, bro. That shit is boosie to me, bro. We too old for that, nigga. Be single, bro. Be a bachelor. Do what you want to do. That way you don't have to, for real. You know how y'all ain't gonna say, you know how to told a nigga that. Period. Like, bro, I don't want to hear that, bro. First of all, I got a daughter, right?
Man.
She's 16, right? Our kids are a reflection of us, right? We're a reflection of our environment. So if she happened to be upstairs and she hear this nigga every day he come over here, but he come over with his wife some days, how that look, bro? Like, it doesn't make sense, bro. Like, I tell a nigga, come on, bro, I don't want to hear that, bro. You know my famous thing. Talk to me on how we can make some money. Period. I don't want to hear nothing else that don't have nothing to do with being able to make some money. Period.
Exactly. That's
Next question on you. We're on question 3.
Oh man, and sorry for being late, y'all, man, out there. Sorry, Mom, man, being late, man. It's your show, man. No disrespect, cousin, man.
Hey, late is great.
Right, we know it's good.
Yeah, you
know. He made sure he comes, so that's all that counts.
Hey, late is great. The no show is the no do.
Oh yeah, there you off the man. Every time.
Period. Hey, period. Hey, before we go any further, y'all please like, subscribe. Make sure y'all leave the comments, but please hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe, man. For real, we be giving you guys great content, man. We need you guys to like, subscribe, run MaL page up, man. For real. Like, Straight Talk with MaL about to be even bigger, man. For real. Especially when we start hitting these after school programs, man, and we going live at the after school programs. being able to touch the youngsters and being able to have them come on the show, give us different ideas, maybe give us ideas to help us. But the point being, we have a voice and we're able to see what they want. You know, a lot of things happen because, and that goes for parents. Parents, we got to get out the mind frame because they're a kid. They may not know. Start listening and stop doing so much. Well, you know what? I'm the parent. No, sometimes listen because they might drop some on you.
Man.
Go ahead.
Question number 4.
No, it's 3.
We're on 3.
We're on 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. How can we educate our people on the importance of everything doesn't deserve a response and everybody's opinion doesn't count?
That comes from being that's confident in yourself. That's having a lack of being confident.
But how can we educate?
Confidence. Because if you're confident in yourself, you know how to respond. People, if you know who you are as a person, why am I responding to you?
But it comes with a
I know that's
easier said than done, but it comes with a certain amount of growth and experience. So it's like we got it. So the best way to educate them is by demonstration. You know what I'm saying? And so they have to have lived experience and see us do it. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is that education comes from the miseducation. And it's like they get to go to YouTube University and find this out. And I'm speaking to the opinions, right? I have a big pet peeve of people not having the confidence enough to say, you know what, I know absolutely nothing about that, or that is not my experience to speak on that. So can we move to the next topic? That goes for the media outlets. That goes for people speaking on situations they have nothing to deal with. You know, the Black Lives Matter movement was used as a marketing tool, and it had people who was not affected by speaking on it, and that bothered me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people would tell us about a single parent home in an urban community, but the whole time they would stand behind Skyline. You get what I'm saying? You do not register.
Real talk.
You know, so it's like it's so easy for you to say that is not my lane, that's not my genre. Let me stand down and go find somebody who can relate.
Or educate yourself on it. Or reflect the question back and say, no, I don't know about it because you explained it to me.
Yes.
So that way you will be able to know what's going on. Again, I think that goes back to what we were saying is that what I said from confident, being confident in yourself. You know, again, I think that plays a big part. So the next one, we're on 4. Oh, why is it everything that doesn't last become accepted? Nothing has value or substance anymore. That's a good one right there.
Man, listen, until 2022 is on to the next. I said, man, listen, everybody knows the rules to what we call the game, right?
Right.
And we stick by them rules until it applies to us to break them. You know, it's everybody knows how to bend and fit the rules to their circumstances. And the thing about it is, you know, you are an investment in a lot of the things that you deal with. You have to invest in for you to, you know, it's gonna appreciate or depreciate in value. So
that's true, right.
It's like if you ain't giving nothing to, if you got anything that you call a prized possession or project, if you don't give nothing to it, you don't mind if it get gone. You don't mind if you lose it. But if you give something to, if you invest in it, and that can be mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, any type of investment will make you stay somewhere longer and stronger. But if you ain't invested, if you're not invested, it's gonna be okay to wither away. You know, it's just like our brain power. Sometimes you pick up a book, and if you ain't read in a while, you be like, man, that was a heavy word. You know, you gotta you gotta keep this thing going, just like you gotta keep your money going. You know what I'm saying? It's a cycle. Everything is a cycle. Everything runs. You know, it's like you gotta water the plant so everything can grow. You gotta keep feeding it so the body can keep running smooth. You gotta feed your investment so you can keep eating.
They all want to
hold on, time out. Before we go any further, you guys, please hit those likes. Subscribe,
hit the likes up.
Let's hit them likes, man. We need more show #1 on YouTube. It is gonna be #1 because I'm gonna speak it to exist and I'm a praying man. Like I said, hit those likes, subscribe. We give you guys great content, man. Like Straight Talk with MaL. We giving you guys raw and uncut, man. The least y'all can do, like it. It takes 1 second. Subscribing,
one other second.
Okay.
And sending it out.
Another second. So that's 3 seconds?
That's about 3 seconds.
Golly,
but I give
Hey, man, I play basketball. They can either give 3 seconds in the key or 3 seconds with me, man.
Hey, hello. Hey, for real.
What?
Hey, that was good
for sure.
Hey, you know what's funny about it? I just told somebody, I said, MaL in the basketball, he used to kill me on that basketball court. Like, because he was raw, but he talked so much shit on the basketball court, dude. For real. But hey, man, you know what's crazy, you guys, is that I was thinking of something before we go into the last question, you know. Do you guys think that we need the old school? You come to the house, barbecue, MaL family come over, kids outside playing in the backyard. We got the spades going, dominoes, whatever, fish fry going, you feel me? And we talking, we conversating, but the kids are able to, you know, actually be kids.
Yeah.
We don't have enough of that.
Yeah, they don't do that no more.
We don't have the old traditional, hey, DC, you and your wife come over, or you and your home grower, Keith, you and your grower. We don't have that.
Hey, you know that's an uphill battle. Like I'll say this, I got a confident walk, right, and I don't want to get it mixed up with arrogant, and that right there, you will have a lot of people with these trust issues having that done at Airbnbs because they be like, I don't want nobody at my house. So, you know, that's gonna take some real true generals, you know, and when I say general, see, like I'm big on, like, as I'm navigating my way back into society and this transition is coming along, some parts is harder, some parts is smarter, some parts is rougher, some parts is smoother, right? The thing about it is you got to start putting people right where they need to be for the puzzle can come together. You get what I'm saying? Because, you know, we allowing people to have access to the wrong people and the wrong people to have access to the right people. You know what I'm saying? And we got to really start connecting the dots, man, because Oakland has never looked so good, but still so bad. You know what I'm saying? And it's because you know the somebody hit me yesterday and was like, man, you know, I just rode through the city, man. I don't see nobody outside, man. It's kind of dead. And I was like, well, ask how many of these youngsters ever had pale feet from beating the ground, grinding when it was snowing, raining real hard, and you had to peel your socks off because you had to pull on the night. It doesn't exist because whether we was doing illegal activities, we was building brotherly bonds when we was sitting in them cars late night like this, waiting on the knock, nigga.
Hey, them conversations, hold on. Them conversations at 3 or 4 in the morning when you like this. See, they don't understand when you got to put that hoodie because you got 2 hoodies on. Yeah, definitely. You know, like you said, first of all,
we come from that leather, that hoodie and that.
We still the peacoat.
Oh, big peacoat.
The peacoat. We sitting out there. First of all, we got the cup of noodles. We tried to keep them as warm and hot as we could before that stove closed. You made sure before. I'm on 7. We closed at 1:45.
Definitely.
So at 1:45, I'm warming up that last cup of noodles, and it got to be blue hot.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Man,
like this, like you said. But those conversations, bro, was deep. We did like the red hot burritos. Come on, bro.
Man, come on, man.
Hey, you gonna start with the red hots?
You gotta go start the dice game. You gonna go buy the dice and get on and get a hand fade, and you bought the dice domination.
You know how many times he didn't know. He didn't know. I pull up at the gas station.
Old school hand fades, boy. You gotta have $1.
They have Fremont. Him and Jern, rest in peace to my brother. Man. I pull up. I used to be hot at them too. Marlon hit you, but he talks shit every time. This MaL. And that shot. MaL, but I'm not fucking with you. But like he said, it was legendary. I'm not glorifying hustling, but we had to do what we had to do, right?
Well, see, and that's and you know, like, you know, it's like I had showed somebody the show and they spoke about the sponsors or whatnot, and like I told them, you know, the people that pay the bills is the people that pay the bills, man. If the kids come here and they get the education and they see through what we talking about, because we not glorifying nothing that we went through, but we
No,
glorify what we going through to get to. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
it's like it's like even though we had to walk the walk that we walked in the road that we took, those are the things that gave us the qualities that we have now. You know, those are the precious gems that we able to give back because of what we have. You know what I'm saying? And it's like those intimate conversations and those
it,
delicate. See, you got people that you just vibe with and it's real, and then you have the delicate conversations, the intimate conversations with. And that's what we missing in this day and age. You be in the car with somebody and you can ride with them from Oakland to Sacramento, and y'all playing the music, and not one time do y'all touch on nothing important because y'all don't trust each other.
straight
You know
up.
what I'm saying?
That's fact. Whoa. Okay. We got a show called Road Talk. And that's what the purpose of Road Talk is about. First part, we listen to certain music and we score the music. But the second part is to have those candid conversations. Bring it back to the old school when you have to take them trips. I learned a lot of things with my granny sometimes taking them trips. Because granny gonna lace you in that back seat while she talking to her homegirl. I'm listening, ears open. Because I see I'm never
And,
another
and
thing.
you knew
Go ahead, Mo.
and you knew not to talk when you wasn't spoken to. So that's why you sitting there listening.
Right,
You
because you
better
knew.
not you better not open your mouth with them grown folks talking.
Oh yeah, it wasn't no talking back and all that, man.
You right about
It
that
wasn't
though.
none of that.
Hey, what that you could talk, good way to clap on that boy. You knew not to talk.
No, you knew it.
Nigga, your mouth come listen, man. That's one thing. Hey, you know what we missing?
Yes,
Thank you. Trick Daddy said this. Your kids should fear, and he just said this today. Your kids should fear you, God, and the motherfucking police.
yeah, they're not gonna fear you because they know if you whoop them, they can call the police.
That's the point.
But see,
But
you gotta be willing to be a martyr though about the situation though.
Well, I also feel like that.
Nowadays, parents don't have to be a martyr about disciplining their children, about disciplining children, because
You got to elaborate on that.
Because
elaborate on that word for those that don't know.
Because see, kids nowadays, they know the system. We didn't have a system like that in place to where it wasn't child abuse if we got a whooping. It wasn't child abuse when you had to go pick your own switch. It wasn't child abuse if you got whooped with the extension cord. That wasn't child abuse. That was what you call discipline. And then guess what? Guess what it did though? You was like, man, I am not about to do that again.
Hey, you know the thing about it though with the discipline, right? I don't even think, because sometimes you could just use the mental discipline since the delicate world. So the discipline has to come with a lesson. It has to come with a lesson. You would go in your room. You would go in your room and feel bad if you just whooped your kid and it didn't have no substance behind why you whooped them because you was angry. You know what I'm saying? So if it wasn't like if it's not like no education behind what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, because right now we got to give these kids the mental exercise. We gotta really discipline them mentally. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes structure.
That goes back to what you were saying. I'm going to elaborate back to something you said about the sponsors, because I had somebody say that too, and that's funny you said that. And you know what I told that person? I said, your kids watch they watch the NBA, right? They're like, yeah. They watch NFL, yeah. I said, they do Hennessy, and now marijuana is legal now. So let's get out these brims, the brimmers and things like that. I said, I'm not here to educate your kid. That's your job. I'm here to educate them on things that they may not lack. I mean, they may be lacking from the things that you may be telling them. But I'm not there to actually. I tell my football players this, and I coach 14 and 13-year-olds. My thing about it is, if I see you doing something wrong, I'm gonna tell you the good on why I'm telling you this. So if I see you disrespecting this woman, I'm gonna tell you why I'm getting on you, because it can help you. Or I'll tell you, the boys got this thing where they call each other bitches now. I don't get that. You get what I'm saying? I had to tell one of my players. I said, "Hey man, check this out, both of y'all."
Well, they infeminating men, so that's gonna.
Y'all calling each other bitches now? Hey, bitch! I said, whoa.
That's part of the information of men, though, because men are becoming infeminated.
Wow.
Man, we look. Look, man, we got some catching up to do, man. Because I got a few things I got to do real quick in a little bit, man. But these topics, we got to keep taking mental notes.
We gonna take straight talk on the road. We coming down to visit you.
It's good, man. I gotta that man. Look, we can set it up. I can it's ways we just
we talk offline.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, this straight talk with MaL. This episode 3. DJ DC, Big UMG, MaL. You guys, I need y'all to please like and subscribe.
And man, and send it out every time you're on here. You should be sending it out. That person should be sending it out. That person sending it out. It's like it doesn't. Why be selfish and keep all the knowledge for yourself? We got to share this together. Don't keep all. Hey, listen, man. Don't let MaL. Don't let this be for no reason.
It ain't for a reason.
Look.
Oh, okay, I got you. I got you.
What I'm saying, let it be not for naught, because what I'm saying is you guys should be sending it out. So it should be more and more. We should see new, different people on here all the time.
And shout out to our regular family.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For real.
Yeah.
My Dukes, sis, kids. Hey, y'all, check this out, man. Tonight, if y'all not doing anything, our show come on Midnight Thug Love. You guys tune in tonight about 10:30. Me and DJ DC, the people has been wanting the show back, so we actually about to have Midnight Thug Love. With that being said, MaL, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. I'm proud of you, as I tell you. Keep showing them, my brother.
Good, man. You looking good over there, man.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man.
The 6 Dukes on, man.
You feel me?
With the
hey, you feel me, baby? Hey, I love you. You got to love it.
Hey, look. The lifestyle is expensive. The support is free.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Time I'll say that again. The life. Whoa. With that,
the lifestyle is expensive. The support is free.
Hey y'all, I'm ending. I don't even want to say nothing else. That's what we're gonna end up. I love you, MaL. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
I love you too. All right.